Hello, my name is Karen Gorbach. I'm chair of the Workforce Committee of the Advisory Council for the Ventura County Area Agency on Aging, and welcome to Get That Job. We hope you find this presentation informative and entertaining, and most of all, motivational, so that when you're ready, you'll use some of the information you learned here today to take that next big step and get that job. Now, I'd like you to meet a few other members of our team.
My name is Monique Nolan, and I serve as the Deputy Director with the Ventura County Area Agency on Aging. As staff, I support the Workforce Committee. With over 30 years of experience in human resources, I'm happy and proud to be part of this training today.
Hi, welcome. My name is Stephanie Belding. I'm another member of the Workforce Subcommittee for the Ventura County Area Agency on Aging, and I will be one of the narrators for today's presentation.
Hello, my name is Bill Nelson, another narrator for today's program and a member of the Workforce Subcommittee of the Area Agency on Aging.
Why work? People work for many reasons, even after retirement from a long career. Greater financial freedom, fun, the opportunity to meet new people, the joy of learning something new, and finding new challenges, the satisfaction of giving back to the community or mentoring new talent. What motivates you? Why do you want to work? This presentation will help you learn what employers want, tips for effective job applications and resumes, the best ways to find a job, how to pivot to a new job, and how to succeed in online interviews.
What do employers want anyway? Well, the good news, you already have most, if not all, of the attributes employers are seeking.
Employers want employees who are responsible, dependable, and enthusiastic, honest, and have integrity, passionate about providing exemplary customer service,
Comfortable with technology, able to get along with coworkers and customers,
Willing to abide by new COVID protocols. If you also have skills specific to the job, that's a plus. If you don't have all the skills specific to the job but are eager to learn, that's a plus too. Employers want team players. As Tommy Lasorda once said, someone who is playing for the name on the front of the shirt.
tips for an effective application or resume. Fill out an appealing application. Many businesses have put out help wanted signs and may require only an application. Be certain to have a blue or black ink pen with you so you won't need to borrow one. Print clearly and neatly. Keep contact information for references and past employers on your phone for easy access. If you plan to fill out applications on the spot, dress professionally. If the application is filled out online, be sure to print out a copy for yourself.
A well-crafted resume is an essential part of professional level job searches. Many examples and templates are available on the internet. Google free resume builder or free resume template or free resume samples. Be careful about hidden prices. 2 pages max. Use bullet points rather than complete sentences. So your resume should be 2 pages max. Make sure your resume is neat, clean, and professional. Sample resumes are available in some versions of Word and other online applications. On the screen, you'll see some versions that you might see if you log on to the internet or if you use the application documents in Word.
Many resumes today begin with a branding statement, a brief statement to differentiate you from any other applicants. As an example, let's take an IT professional specializing in streamlining human resource departments to realize cost savings of 50% over prior years. Or a diversity manager bringing greater inclusivity and intergenerational synergy to both nonprofit and for-profit organizations throughout California. A little bit more about branding. Consider developing several resumes. One resume might use a general branding statement that can be posted online or with a staffing service to attract the attention of several employers in your field. A second resume uses a branding statement that is targeted to a specific job. Try to use the same words that appear in the job announcement.
Resumes should highlight your achievements, not simply your skills. Achievements are applications of your skills for something greater. Let's say I'm applying to work as a telephone customer service representative for a music store. If I say percussionist, that's a skill. But if I say played percussion instruments with the Oxnard Community Orchestra for 5 years, that's an achievement. Or suppose I'm applying to work as a manager trainee at a sporting goods store. If I say coached Little League, that's a skill. If I say Little League team that I coached had a 15-3 record last year, and I was named Coach of the Year, now that's an achievement. In other words, highlight your skills and achievements that match those listed as the demanded by the prospective employer. Use figures to highlight achievements. Begin examples with strong verbs. Examples such as achieved 33% reduction in printing costs at Acme Office Products, saving more than $24,000 over 2 years. Improved subscription rates by 15% at Community News, netting an additional $30,000 in revenue. Implemented online registration procedures at Hometown Park District, resulting in 15% more registrations and $15,000 in gross revenue over a 10-month period.
More resume tips. Bots or robots, known as applicant tracking systems, are often the first set of quote unquote eyes to see your resume. So if you're applying for a specific job, use the words in the job announcement. Be sure to include an appropriate email address as well as your LinkedIn profile, Twitter handle, and website, if applicable. Physical street addresses are not necessary. However, if a job is local, you might want to include your city of residence. Highlight your technical skills. If you realize that this is an area in which you're weak, find free or inexpensive online instruction ASAP. All jobs require some level of technology. Technology and other skill building classes are available throughout Ventura County. Many classes are online. Online learning is another skill to mention at your job interview. Some examples of places where you can get some online learning training: public libraries, YouTube videos. Check out seniorplanet.org. This is not located in Ventura County, but classes are online and mostly free. Check out linkedin.com. Log on to the Global Adult Community Center and you'll see the link on the screen in front of you. Ventura Adult School. Check out Ventura College, Oxnard Adult School, Conejo Valley Adult School, CME Institute for Careers and Education, and Moorpark College. This is not an exhaustive list, just a list to get you started. Get Set Up partnership with VCAAA, www.getsetup.io/partner/Ventura. When you log on to Get Set Up, you will be connected to live online learning and many other classes featuring a variety of subjects so that you can hone your skills that you have or learn some new skills, like getting started on Zoom for beginners, using your Android smartphone or iPhone basics.
Your job search. First, let's take a look at ineffective job search strategies. You could do nothing. The job will find you. You could look online at monster.com, but don't follow up because it takes too much time. You could post your free profile on linkedin.com. It looks good, so you don't need to do anything else.
You could tell your best friend or buddy that you're looking for work, but don't tell anyone else because, it's embarrassing. Don't take online classes because it's better to wait until it's taught in person, which is what you prefer anyway. Don't volunteer anywhere because you need a paycheck. Here's a better way to approach your job search. If you're serious, make a commitment to 30 to 40 hours a week working your job search until you're hired. Write a to-do list every night for your job search work the next day. Get up early and keep a work schedule. Finding a job is work. Schedule time each day for networking, which is the best way to find a job nowadays. Tell everyone you know that you're looking for work. Also, contact people who may be acquainted with people who are in a position to help you. This is called strategic networking. The next slide will explain.
Strategic networking will allow you to take a strategic or a methodical approach to finding a job. As an example, let's say you're looking for a finance position at a nonprofit in Ventura County. That's your goal. Your goal to find a job is in the middle of the circle. That's your target or your objective. The first ring of the circle then is your targeted source organizations. Where would you like to work that fit those goal objectives? In this example, we've identified the Red Cross, the Natural History Museum, the Girl Scouts of Ventura County, and Ventura County United Way. You start from those targeted organizations, and then you identify a contact at or around the target source. You do research to identify current board members or employees, somebody who you could contact to get more information, including the name of the hiring manager or another key contact who's willing to conduct an exploratory interview. Moving out to the third ring, you try to identify the hiring manager or somebody close to the position who may know about the role, such as the HR leader or the recruiting manager. Techworking. Techworking is networking with technology. Begin using your online presence for business rather than pleasure. No negativity, no politics, no funny videos about baby goats, dad jokes, etc. Be certain your email address is also appropriate. Try Googling yourself and consider clearing out all old social media accounts that are not in your best interest. Potential employers check. Seriously. And join professional groups on Facebook, LinkedIn, Meetup, etc. Comment on postings, add information, be helpful, be respectful, and always be positive. LinkedIn.com is an important tech working resource for job seekers. Use common sense and do not share personal information with people you've recently met online.
Finding a job, traditional methods. If you've taken college classes, contact the college to obtain access to their online job board. Most colleges have one. Go to the human resources web pages of large employers, counties, cities, park and recreation districts, school districts, hospitals, nonprofit organizations, etc. All large organizations have websites. You are in control. Select the business where you want to work. Don't wait for a posted job opening. Ask to submit your resume to the business of your choice to keep it on file. Ask to conduct an exploratory interview with an HR employee by phone or online to learn about the business and express your interest in joining their team. However, do your research to learn about the company prior to an exploratory interview. Volunteer at the place where you'd like to work. Inquire about appropriate accommodations if applicable. Enroll at a staffing service, aka temp agencies. Temping is a great way to try out a job and demonstrate your skills to potential employers. There are many job listings online, but don't be fooled by phony job sites that ask for money. Be careful and do your research before submitting anything online. The sites below are for information only and are not endorsements. TopUSAJobs.com, simplyhired.com, jobs.aarp.org, www.dol.gov/agencies/vets/veterans/find a job, caljobs.ca.gov, indeed.com, careerbuilder.com, monster.com, www.edjoin.org, retirementjobs.com, any large business website, human resources, and any city, county websites /jobs. Additional job resources, California Department of Rehabilitation, that's www.dor.ca.gov, www.respectability.org/ODEP-resources, www.choosework.ssa.gov/find help, Ticket to Work Employment Program. Remember to focus on your capabilities and resilience. Even if you have challenges, success is within reach.
getting your foot in the door. Volunteering can not only get your foot in the door, but also serve to update your skills for any future employment, create opportunities for networking, and help build your confidence. What is the hidden job market and where is it hiding? The hidden job market refers to jobs that are never advertised. It's a hassle and expensive for businesses to advertise. They'd rather hire someone they know or have found through networking. When you develop relationships by tech working and using other networking strategies, you'll begin to learn about job opportunities that are never advertised.
In today's world, pivoting means more than a foot on the ground in basketball. Pivot is the ability to use what you already know in a new job environment. Businesses and schools have to pivot to stay in business during the pandemic. Job seekers may also need to pivot to obtain employment. As an example, a volunteer at a food bank pivots to a checker's job in a grocery store. Another example, a volunteer at an animal shelter pivots to a remote customer service job for an online pet pharmacy. A third example is a construction worker who has been laid off pivots to a cashier's job at a large home improvement store. As John Wooden put it, little things make the big things happen.
As you conduct your job search, think of ways you can pivot to explore new opportunities. Are you open to less pay in order to get your foot in the door? Remote work. The pandemic uncovered many job opportunities that may be done from home. Post-pandemic, lots of people, including older adults and individuals with mobility challenges, may enjoy the short, quote unquote, commute, casual wardrobe options, and convenience of working from home.
A word of caution. Job seekers who desire remote positions need to be careful about scams. If an advertisement seems too good to be true, it probably is. Never send money as a condition of employment. Also, ask yourself some hard questions before interviewing for a remote position. Do you have sufficient space in which to work? Do you need a quiet work environment? Is your technology up to date? Is your internet connection good? Do you have sufficient broadband access? Do you have excellent time management skills? Can you concentrate with other activities around you? How motivated are you? Are you driven to achieve your employer's goals as well as your own reasons for working?
Congratulations, you've been invited to a remote interview. Today, more and more job interviews are being conducted remotely using Zoom, FaceTime, Skype, Microsoft Teams, Slack, or even by phone. If you've been invited to attend a remote interview, inquire about the type of technology that will be used. Then spend time prior to the interview to practice using it. If your technology fails, it is critical to have a backup plan, like the interviewer's phone number. Video interviews. Position the computer camera at eye level. Practice talking into the camera. Try to use a desktop or laptop computer rather than a phone, and test the microphone. If you use a laptop, be sure it's fully charged or plugged in. Plan to have your interview in a quiet, well-lit room. Be sure that the background behind you is appropriate. Dressing, hair, and grooming should be as you would for an interview in person. Wear professional attire. Try to relax. And don't forget to smile. People hire people they like. Be friendly and enthusiastic.
A number of state and federal laws protect job seekers and workers against discrimination, including ageism. If you have questions about discrimination in your job search, contact the Federal Equal Employment Opportunity Commission at www.eeoc.gov or the California Civil Rights Department at calcivilrights.ca.gov. That's calcivilrights.ca.gov/.
My name is Jane, and I'm 62 years old, and I'm here to tell you about being a senior citizen entering the workplace after a few years of unemployment when the majority of my coworkers and supervisors have been younger than I. Getting a job at my age has not been easy. I've been turned away from jobs because I am not able to lift heavy boxes, and I've been turned away from jobs because the company I applied to caters to a much younger clientele and did not feel I was a good representative for their organization. I do think training for seniors new to the workplace or getting back into the workplace is very valuable. There are plenty of places that really value the experience and background an older person can provide. Usually they have extremely good skill sets. They're very organized. They are, I think, a bit calmer and easier to work with than one might think. People of all ages should be able to get a job, especially people my age, 62. Thank you.
They hired me at 80. And the reason I think they hired me is because I said good morning to the fellow who was walking back and forth smoking a cigarette. And it turned out he was the man I was going to be working for. So I think he hired me just because I said good morning. Just social graces. I've been treated very well as an elder. We enjoy working. We put on a good face for the company. We're grateful for the job. Experience, life experiences. Having been there and done that, and it's just, I just think that we're worthwhile. I am 92 years old, and I consistently tell my brain to tell my body to heal itself. I continue moving. I just haven't got time to be idle.
We hope you found this presentation helpful. Many employers are filling jobs today that were vacated during the height of the pandemic. We wish you the best in finding employment that you enjoy and will fulfill your reasons for working. Now, get that job.